Man, welcome back to the Project Prem. I'm your boy KLS. I'm joined by Sams. I'm joined by Jams. And Mandem, I can't lie. Tonight's a good one. It's the award show tonight, Mandem. So basically, we're going to be going through categories. We're going to be giving our intel. We're going to be giving our feedback on overachievers, underachievers, best newcomer, underrated player this season, overrated. You get the gist. Mandem, before we go any further, if you want professional beats, mixing and mastering, make sure to check out beiji.co.uk. Use code TRIMITOFF. Save yourself 10%. And if you're in the Black Country in Kingswinford and curry's your favourite meal of the day, make sure to check out the ChilledCurryCompany. Link is also in the description. Mandem, we're back. We're back. So what we're going to do is, Mandem, so I've written up a list of subjects, I suppose if you want to call it, and I've sent it to the Mandem, and we're going to be going through, like, again, overachievers, underachievers. And at the end, we're going to read out one by one. So, for example, overachiever, we're going to say a club and a player, but we're going to say the club first. So it'll be me, I'll say da-da-da, Sam will go da-da-da, Jam will say da-da-da. Then after that, we've all got to come to a conclusion of which one's the one, if that makes sense. So, man, a lot of debates. Obviously, man, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And shout out Rems. Mandem, we're going to start with the overachiever. And for me, this might be a bit controversial because there might be a bit of a smack bang obvious one, but I've gone Bournemouth. Off the pure basis of, they had Semenyo left, and they've still not lost a game since he left. I'm not sure if that's true, but I heard that. The whole defense, but hear me out, the whole defense was ransacked. They lost Kepa, who is not that much of a loss, but bro, we've all been there. Look at United, bro. When we lose a keeper, bro, we go into turmoil. Could you imagine if Arsenal lose Raya? You know, what if Man City stuck with Trafford? Not to discredit Trafford, but I think Bournemouth, and as well, we're seeing it now with Crystal Palace, and we're seeing it with Man City. The second the manager comes out, oh, I'm leaving it this summer, they've plummeted. Bournemouth hasn't. And they're in Europa Sports. Went the last 18 games unbeaten. Thank you, Rams. But look at that. Semenyo left and... Oh, bro. Sam, talk to me.
I can't lie, bro. Overachiever, I went Bournemouth. I think to myself, they've got one of the smallest stadiums in England. They're going to be playing European football now, which is brand new to them. Again, you're kind of saying you lost your best player in Semenyo. You know, he won them single-handedly games this year. And I actually think that as a club, they recruited quite well in general. You know, True Fair came in as a fullback, did really well. I think, okay, they've lost Senesi now, but I think he was really well. I saw a stat that he leads the league in forward passes by a centre-back. You know, so you look at it, and I just think as a club where they have been, this is brand new territory for them. Massively overachieved, in my opinion. Nobody in their right mind would have said at the start of the season, I'm going to predict that Bournemouth are going to finish in a Europa League spot.
I think a lot of people had them going down.
Yeah, you know. I think everyone...
Go on.
I was going to say, I think everybody knew that Semenyo was likely to get a move somewhere. He's been flirting over the last couple of years. So it was kind of, you know, when will he go rather than if he goes. And then, like you say, I think you look at it and go, actually, they've recruited well and they've not struggled in his absence, like you said. So I think it's massive.
Jams, talk to me. You muted.
My bad. My bad. I was going to say the same thing about what Semenyo did when he... Yeah, fuck off, man. Yeah, as I was saying, the same thing about what Semenyo did when he literally left to go down to Man City. It was like, it's not really a big loss, to be honest. It's not really like a really, really critical one. They still literally managed with what the players have got there anyway. So with that, it's like to go to Man City and then still like perform sort of well and everything else like that. It's quite interesting and also a bit strange in my kind of way, because if he was literally doing well at the club there anyway, why would you move if you're still like literally like doing the best that you can? But it's just it's one of the ways that he wants to go in it. So basically, it's just that. But they're still doing well. I can still see him literally sticking that maybe top 6 kind of thing in that region because they're still literally performing well. I'll tell you.
It's just fluent football with them, innit? And do you know what I love about them? They get rid of Semenya and then they bring in man like Ryan. I just
yeah.
Jesus. So are we all in unison, Bournemouth?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna move on to player. My overachiever off the pure premise, yeah. He joined this club to go down. Granit Xhaka. He's talk a championship team. Where is it? Is it Europa League?
8th, I think they finished. Conference League.
No, it'll be Europa. No, they finished 7th. So it is Europa League.
Fair.
Because there's something with Aston Villa because they've won the Europa League and Champions League.
Yes.
It's so confusing, but it's something like that. But I've gone Xhaka off the pure premise of, man, I think we'd be lying if we said we all wrote off Xhaka when he first joined. He's 34. Like, we didn't expect anything off him. Bro, he's come into this team. He's been arguably one of the best sixers in the entire league. Held down the Sunderland midfield. Like, could you imagine a Sunderland team without him? Dude, it's nuts. It's nuts. Sam, talk to me.
I understand what you're saying. I went for Igor Thiago. I think personally, he's come into a Brentford team who lost their manager at the start of the year. Didn't really know what you were going to get from them. They put a set piece coach in place, and he's got 22 goals in the Premier League alone in that Brentford team. I don't think anybody at the start of the season would have said this guy's going to score you over 20 goals this year. So I think, again, massively overachieved, in my opinion. He might continue to do it and it might turn into a normal level, but I just think off the basis of where he's at in the, what team he's at, what they were going through at the start of the year, I think he's come in, got 22 goals, and you are almost looking, he's come second in the top goal scorers records. And Brentford's place doesn't really reflect that of where they are in the league. So I think massively he's overachieved in that team personally.
Do you know what? Ramsey's right as well. To come fresh off an ACL and score 20.
Yeah. That's what I mean. And that's just Prem goals.
Yeah. I think he'll tear it up. Jams, talk to me.
I was going to say the same thing as well. Igor Thiago, when he's there literally tearing. I'm there thinking, wait a minute. This guy can literally shoot from here, and still manage to literally. It's like coming up to be like when Ivan Toney was there.
Yeah, hear it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's like when Ivan Toney was there. That's literally what I'm seeing. Like they haven't really lost the Ivan Toney. It's just basically Igor Thiago just come in and acts like Ivan Toney, playing how the way he's playing. Yeah, and I'm thinking, what? Like again, it's at 22 goals in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how quick he got it as well. It's kind of crazy how the way he had literally just scores for fun kind of thing. Not as much as Haaland, but
I think transfer value as well. I'm not trying to throw any shade, but say Gyökeres, he came in for a lot of money and he got 14, which is not shabby, don't get me wrong. But when you look at the fact that Thiago cost a hell of a lot less, playing in a most definitely worse team that then got that 22 goals in the league. I just think that you look at it and it's absolutely crazy. It's nuts figures.
I've just double checked. He's doubled his transfer value now. He signed for 33 mil.
Do you know what I mean? Which in today's money really is nothing.
Yeah.
But for Brentford, it's probably massive.
And a decent, that's a good one. Robin Roos as well, the Sunderland keeper.
Yeah, hear it.
I thought about him, but do you know what? The only reason I've not put Robin Roos in or Thiago is for kind of the same reason. I think Robin Roos has let in some clangers, but then I think Thiago's missed some sitters. But look, I've been outvoted. It's Igor Thiago. Anyone got? Well, my honourable mention: Sunderland.
Is this overachiever?
Overachiever, yeah.
My honourable mention was Arsenal.
Yeah, yeah.
The reason being, I'll explain it. The reason being is, I think if you were to genuinely even look back at these podcasts that we've done and looked at Arsenal, man, they were never particularly confident. They were chatty about it, but they were never particularly confident they were actually going to get over the line.
What
And I
if?
think, you know, it was a lot of what ifs or a lot of I expect, but not we're going to, you know. So I think for me, finally getting over the line, it has been an overachievement for them personally. You know, that be fair play to them. They've won the league for whatever reasons, however they've whatever. But I think it has been an overachievement because they weren't expected to again. They were expected to fall away. So that's my honourable mention.
Jams.
I would just say
Rams.
Sunderland. No. I'd just say Sunderland's done well with their Grand Jacket there. So, yeah, I'd say
I agree.
I just keep it as that standard as that Sunderland.
There's been a lot of achievers though this season, like
I
for
agree.
clubs and players. It definitely it's not an easy choice. 100%. You could throw in the likes of like I mean, let's look at the table, fresh off my mind. Like you could look at teams like again, yeah, Bournemouth. You've got Brentford, Sunderland, Villa.
Yeah, won
you know
something
what I
as
mean?
well.
Yeah, there's so many. Again, like there's an argument for Leeds. Like
Yeah,
no one thought they were staying up. Everyone thought.
Sorry, one second. My friend just said Crystal Palace are the overachievers as well. Remember?
yeah, hear it. They won something as well.
Yeah. There's so many to pick from. We talk about players as well, overachieving. Like you look at players, like you could argue. Oh, we won't spoil it. We won't spoil it. We're joined by funds. Come on, we're joined by funds.
Big boy funds. What are you telling me?
Let's go.
Fonzie, where are you, boy? Where's your
sorry,
mic?
lads. How are we? Sorry for the lateness.
Yeah.
I mean,
My guy.
I was in a little scuffle, you know what I mean? Sorry, lads.
It's all right. What are you telling me?
fine.
You good?
Yeah, all good, lads. All good. How's everyone?
Yeah, chilling.
Bro, vibes in, bro.
Yeah, we're live, man. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, man. Big up Project Prem as always.
My guy, always.
Ever so quickly before we move on, because we've only done the first one, give me your overachiever, club, player, and honourable mention.
Oh yeah, in fact, I wrote a list. 1 sec. Let me go on my notes.
That's what we're all doing. We're all flicking, Jam.
Yeah.
Okay. Overachiever. All right, for me, what I've picked is like what is what I felt like what they've done this season, and like how we didn't expect much from this club. I'll say Sunderland is my overachieving club. This season, no one really expected them to do much, so I'll pick them. Player, I'll say Anderson, because same with me. I didn't think he'll do much this season, but when you've had an all right season last season, you want to follow it up. And yes, Forest finished 15th, but you can't say individually he's not been, you know, he's not stepped up his game a little bit and, you know, made himself like he's Forest basically valuing for over 100 mil. Obviously, that's a different conversation, but when you are valued that much, and then you look into the season he's had, and whatnot, and what he brings to the table as a player as well. So it's like you can see the potential that he can reach it. Whether he's there right now, I don't think so, but you can see the potential. Like he's got something about him. So I would say Anderson as well. Honourable mention Gibbs White, I'll say.
I nearly put him. What's he got? Most GA?
Most goals by an English player.
English player in the season.
15 goals, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So, yeah.
Obviously in the Prem.
watching.
Most goals by an English player in the Prem, obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. There you go. Yeah, that's me, to be honest.
Gibbs, what? Yeah, he did spring to mind. Yeah.
Mhm.
We're going to move on to underachievers and obviously new to funds. Well, so I'll explain it again so funds can we can all understand again. We're going to go club. So it'll be me, club, Sam, club, funds, club, Jams, club, and then player, and then honorable, if that makes sense. My underachiever this season, I'm sorry, Sam, but it's Spurs.
No, I hear it. I hear it.
Just win it.
Don't apologise to me. They should be apologising to me.
just at like winning the Europa League, and you know what as well? Like, I know it don't mean much, and I do think even if you went on, you still won't win it. But it is a shame because you actually did decent in the Champions League.
Do you know the worst thing about it is, yeah, just to put this stat out there, we're actually unbeaten at home in Europe since 2020. Compare that to our home form in the Premier League this year is nuts. But yes, fully take on board underachiever. I hear it. I get
Yeah.
it.
And well, yeah, that's kind of my reason. I just think like you've had a lot of injuries, but you know now Villa's won a trophy. They finished fourth. I don't think it's a good enough excuse because, bro, they've had so many where they're having to play the same player every game. Like Ross Barkley's on a 6, bro. Ross Barkley struggles as a 10, and that's his role. Do you know what I mean? So, in my opinion, Spurs. Sam, talk to me.
I went underachiever Arsenal.
Wait.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I'll explain it. 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 I'll explain. It's not.
You better
I'll explain it.
carefully then.
I'll explain it. Jams. Answer the question. How many trophies did you end up with?
1.
Okay, and how many trophies did you expect to end up with?
4.
Okay, so if we divide 4, if we divide 4 by 1, you've massively underachieved in the positions that you've been in. You've had an incredibly easy run to before you lost to Southampton. That was the easiest fixture to take you through. You didn't capitalize. You lost in the final of the FA Cup to Man City. Sorry, of whatever cup it was, the Carabao, I think it was, to Man City. You lost in the final to PSG. And I know it's Project Prem, but for me, on the whole of your season, I would say that the expectation from a lot of your fans was we are going to deliver 4 trophies. We are good enough and going to do this, and you ended up with 1. So for me personally, I think you have underachieved on the season that you thought you were going to deliver. That's just me.
You know what? Valid in some points.
Like, it's a bit of a crazy
I
one
was
because
gonna-
we managed to win the Prem. But for me, if you say, oh, we're going to deliver this and we're going to do this, and then you lose in these positions, for me, it's difficult to say you haven't achieved what you set out to achieve. You haven't achieved what was expected of you.
The objective's not complete.
Yeah. That's my view on it personally.
Yeah. All right, but listen. I was gonna say you guys are underachieved as well.
I hear it.
I was gonna say that as well because the way how you almost got literally basically kicked out of the Premier League almost.
I hear it.
Survive against West Ham, survive against other teams as well. Survive against Wolves, well barely, but it's literally that though. Like, for you to say Arsenal were underachieved from getting, of course, trophies from 4 to 1, fair enough. Yeah, it's valid. I get that point. But for you to almost get kicked out of the Premier League, though, it's like, what the hell? You're meant to be a top club, right? You end up 17th.
For me personally, the reason I didn't put Spurs was because I've said it all season. For me personally, there's so many cracks within the club that I don't see us finishing 17th as the fact that we've underachieved, because actually we finished there last year and we haven't been good enough. And that was quite evident halfway through the season. Like I say, home form in the Premier League was nuts. So for me, the expectation was actually we are going to be somewhere down there. And again, I said this on the pod numerous times. So for me, the expectation that we've, that we've underachieved, we have underachieved on the whole as a season. But I think actually the expectation at points throughout the season has been we've got to do the best we can to survive. So that was my thought process anyway, because
Mhm.
there was more chance of you guys winning 4 trophies and us getting relegated than there was you guys winning 1 and us staying up. Does that make sense?
Shaky.
I get it, but again, we move.
Yeah, we definitely move because literally embarrassing from you almost getting relegated.
Agreed. Agreed.
Fucking hell.
He's only upset because I picked Arsenal, but I agree with him.
Does that sprinkle of gaslight? Like, Funds, talk to me. Underachievers.
Yeah, I've gone a different route to all you, man. I've gone Chelsea, man.
Yeah, hear it. Massive.
It's the season they had with Maresca. It was a good season. Granted, we banter them with the Club World Cup and all of that, but they still won trophies, still won competitions, and they did well. And then obviously when they came into this season, absolutely a shell shock of a team from the season before. So it was mental. And at one point in the season, when they were actually doing well, they were second behind Arsenal.
You could argue they could have finished in Conference League as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they lost that to Sunderland on the last day, didn't they?
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna get to. Like they went from going second, and then to being in the Champions League spots and that, and then being out of the Conference League spot. So finishing joint 11th, 10th. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I hear it.
And yeah, like the players they had as well. That's crazy. I mean, they didn't have experience, but you still had decent players in it, and you still had players who are on the on the eye, on the radar, innit? So on everyone's radar. So it's like, how can you be that bad? And what was it, like 11 red cards? I think that's the most a team's gotten in a season.
They were getting one a game though at one point.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, yeah, it's a madness. And to say some of the players are young, so they've still got experience. So it's not even like, they've just came to the Prem. No, they've been in the Prem for longer than 2 seasons and 3 seasons. So they should already know the groundwork of the Prem. But when you're watching them every game, you're thinking, what the hell? Like it's the first time in the Prem.
How's this not working?
Yeah, how is it not working? And then obviously you've got the owners who are donuts, and then they're signing these mad managers and just giving them stupid contracts and then sacking them, and then back to the interim manager. So yeah, it's a madness. So yeah, Chelsea for me.
So shall we say all in unison we'll go? How many Spurs? There's 2 Spurs.
There's 2 Spurs, 1 Arsenal, and 1 Chelsea. But I think, to be honest, Spurs are a very valid answer. It's no problem.
Yeah, I think we'll go Spurs because of votes and stuff. But it's funny you bring up Chelsea fans because my player's Cole Palmer.
Oh, same with me.
Yeah, just purely off the expectation is now got on him. Obviously, we won't facade him. His performance in the Club World Cup was spectacular. Like, he was decent. And, like, I know people could probably argue, but the injuries he's had, great. But when he's not injured, like, this is Cole. This is Mr. Cole. Do you know what I mean? This is Mr. England. Do you know what I mean? And how bad do you have to be to not get in that England squad?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like, for me, it's Cole Palmer. Sam, talk to me.
I'll be honest with you. I've gone Cole Palmer. And personally, I look at it and I go, we talk about how bad of a season we all think Saka's had, yeah? and he's not performed to the level that he should be at, and such and so forth. Cole Palmer's had a worse season, really.
Yeah.
You know, so we can't sit here and criticize Saka, you know, just because he's Arsenal or whatever, because that's what they'll say. Really, we've got to come here and talk the truth. Cole Palmer hasn't been good enough. He hasn't. I think last season he dragged his team through games. He was winning games. He was magic. This year he's been almost non-existent. And to be honest with you, I think this underachiever could have gone to a few people. Like when we go to talk about honourable mentions, I will say the others that I've got, but I just look at it and go, I think really in terms of impact from where they were last season and things that could have impacted, and I'll elaborate that in my honourable mention, that actually he's the top one for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think with Cole, like just like you said, Careless, the expectation's high now because he's performed into a high level.
Yeah.
Now we don't know what's going on with him outside of football. He could have family issues, you know what I mean? Same with the Rashford situation where outside of football, he wasn't happy, you know what I mean? Not just on the pitch, but outside of it, like being in the building and whatever. But when you've performed that highly and you're still getting picked week in, week out, then at some point you've got to look to yourself in the mirror. Like if you're not 100% yourself, never mind injuries, if you yourself don't feel like you're 100%, what's the point of turning up week in, week out to training, go through the emotions, get picked, go through the emotions just to play shit?
Yeah.
And that's where like you've got to ask these players, and these players need to look at themselves like, look, you can't perform 1 year onto a high level and then the next year you're going through the emotions and you're just saying, oh, it's nothing. But it's confusing. It's confusing. It can happen, don't get me wrong, but when you've reached that high level, it's hard to stay there. It's easy to get there, but it's hard to stay there.
Consistency is the word. It's all about consistency.
Consistency is massively the word. So it's like, can he find his consistency again? Can he pick up his game up again? Because I think there was another problem for him was the positioning change. I don't think he's a cam. I think he's a technical right winger.
Yes. Yeah.
He likes the ball to feet. You know what I mean? Like that's how he's. Like you see wingers, they ghost in it. They either want the ball line so they can run onto it, or you know what I'm saying, or they'll come here and there. But he wants to generally come to the ball as a winger, so that's how he stays relevant in the game, and that's how he, you know, gets into them little pockets and whatnot. So I think that's another issue for him as well.
I think a lot of teams pack the midfield, and you get space out wide. You're normally 1v1 a lot of the time, so. Like you say, he gets the ball. He can kind of move freely when he's in that 10 position or the cam position, however you want to word it. The midfield's packed. It's congested. He doesn't get the space that he would get out wide, and that's why I think he's suffered. I agree with you.
Yeah, 100%.
I will just add, he's played 26 games. He's come on twice as a sub. He's scored 10 goals, 1 assist. And I know that might sound a bit daring. He's took 6 penalties and scored 5.
Yeah.
So really, he's scored, 5 from open play?
Yeah.
From a player like that as well. Jams, talk to me.
I was going to say Salah has been the underachiever for me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Yeah.
Salah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I said at the start of the season, I actually don't think he will perform this year, and I've been proven right. But carry on, James, because it's your time.
Yeah, because literally what I was going to say about Salah, he's done 27 appearances, with only equally an amount of assists and goals of 7. And I'm thinking to myself, from last season, you was getting double figures, and also last season again getting double figures, to then now saying that literally like there's rumors of you leaving. Now you want to underperform and everything, doing that kind of stuff. It's like, why do that? Why would you literally like just show the quality that you literally just gonna dip now and then be like, yeah, I'm gonna leave this club and go somewhere else, or just retire? I don't know what he's gonna do, but That's the underachievement there. He should have gone out with a bang, like he was like the Salah that they should have seen.
Yeah, fact.
Not this Salah that's gonna go anyway, because he had made up his decision now that he's gonna leave. It's like, why play like that?
And
7 goals and 7 assists, and you have Sesko that literally outscoring him and all. Like, what? And Casemiro as well. Oh, come on, man!
Do you know what tarnished him a little bit? You know when he went and did that interview with the press, and they were like, "Yeah, I'm leaving it," and they were like halfway through the season. That don't help.
Nuts, mate.
Don't help.
Absolutely horrible, man. Absolutely horrible. All right, I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, do you think?
But so we're all in unison. Cole Palmer.
Yes.
Yeah. My honourable mention. I've gone for a club. Again, I've gone Forest to finish in what? They were 6th last year or 7th. They spent a lot of money in the summer. Amari Hutchinson, he was 50 mil alone.
Yeah, crazy.
He's from
you know what I mean?
Ipswich, isn't it?
Huh?
He's from Ipswich.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
How are you paying 50 M's to us, Ipswich? That's crazy.
Like, bro, it's bizarre. There's so many of them. Like, you look at players like what's my man called? Like Igor Jesus. I know he worked crazy, but he was speculated to come in and do a job. Not letting go of Elliot Anderson last season, Oleana, Sells. Don't get me wrong. In my opinion, I think Forest did well last season off pure tactic and how their manager played Nuno. But you can't. Me and Sal talked about this off camera. You can't spend big money and finish 15th.
No, you can't do that.
You can't. And just
if a big team did that, i.e. us, you get ridiculed.
We were saying it's the exact same as like, when Liverpool buy Wirtz for 120 mil and he gets ridiculed because he's not good enough. That needs to apply to teams as well. Teams that spend big, you need 100%. To be ridiculed. 100%. So yeah, Forest for me, they're my honourable mention. Sam, talk to me.
So I've got an honourable mention for a player and an honourable mention for a club. So I'll do the club first. Right. My honourable mention for club was Newcastle. And very similar to yours, they did really well last year. They spent a load of money this year. They bought Voltemada for 70 million. They bought Wissa for 55. They bought Jacob Murphy for X amount of money from Aston Villa. They spent money. And actually, they 55 million on Alanga, which is crazy money, by the way. But anyway, they've all underperformed. The club has underperformed. They finish in what I think 13th or 12th or something. When really they were Champions League last year. They were fighting for things. Yeah. So I think spent a load of money. Honourable mention for a player. Now this to me could have gone for 2 players, and it probably could have gone for a lot more. But for me, in my head, I had 2 players, and they both play for the same club. The first one, which I think is the one I would have gone for or have gone for, is Isaac. All that money that they spent to get him, and really they've had no return. And that's coming from a Prem proven player, we call him nowadays. But actually, he's been dreadful. And another one for me was Kirkes. He was class at Bournemouth. Everybody thought, oh my God, we've replaced Andy Robertson. He's brilliant in this. And really, he hasn't performed to the level he should have done. Yes, I understand it's difficult to settle in a new team, the same as Isaac. But I think you've got to hit the ground running when your transfer fee is over 100 million or over X amount of money. Like, I think you've got to go to a club like Liverpool and perform, and they haven't done, personally.
It's a set standard again, isn't it? Because I think a lot of people forget, especially with Kirkes, they forget that year at Bournemouth, they were great. He was equally as good the season before as well.
Yes, yeah.
So coming in and, dude, I like that. Fun, talk to me.
For club-wise, I don't think I've picked anyone. Hold on, let me look at my notes. Oh, no, wait. No, I didn't pick anyone. I just went for a player. I've gone Florian Wirtz.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Sam as well. Like, I don't. You can't have that price tag and then come here and stink up the gaff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many goals has he got? Like 5, if that. You know what I mean? So it's like, and you're well known in the world football. It's not like they've spent 100 mil on a player who we don't know or anything, but he's had a decent season. No,
ever so quickly, he's got 6 goals, 6 assists in 44 games.
Yeah.
I'm sure Paulinho and maybe even Romero or Van der Ven outscored him.
Yeah, there you go. Mirrors outscored him. You know what I mean? But we move. But yeah, no, I'm with Sam as well. I just don't think you can't have over 100 mil spent on you and then you come here and you're kicking the ball like a pussy. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
He's got feathers on his feet, bro. He can't slap balls, bro. Pause. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
a crazy one.
He's disappointed from him. I'm not gonna lie, because normally when ballers come to this league, they shell shock it in it. They do the ball stuff, and then you see their physical side in it. They bring that physical side to him, but he's been bullied all season, bro. Bullied, and if he's not been bullied, he's been hiding. So, yeah, I think Liverpool as a club as well, they're getting away from a cooking this season. They're getting away with it.
Yeah,
getting away with it, but no, it's how it gets in. It's like they're not really that relevant anyway, so it's one of them. Yeah, story of Verts for me.
Jams, talk to Mike.
I was going to say Verts as well. You know, it's exactly the same thing as what Fonzie said. No, yeah, literally Verts. Literally the same thing with what literally Fonzie was saying. Literally,
there's a certain level of not consistency, but the kind of is 120 mil. You at least expect someone that's. I mean, Verts, he doesn't even impact a game. Like surely,
he hasn't. You know what? Sorry. When he was literally starting on the left wing as well, yeah, I'm thinking, you don't play there. Why are you playing there?
Yeah,
you should be playing where you should be playing, and that's in the middle. And like, of course, the slot to literally chuck him there to literally see how he plays. It's like you're not turning up there, man. You're turned up in the middle of the field. That's where he is. That's where you should be. So, like, looking at him when he's playing on that left, I'm there going like, this ain't worth 120 mil. This is like, you just pissed the money down the drain, bro. With that,
it's like a Kit Kat and a Bueno and that.
Yeah, like
when you look at it,
you're dropping like a Kit Kat, bro.
When you look at it, 120 million for an output of 6 assists and 6 goals is 10 million per 1 assist or 1 goal.
Valid. Oh my god, that's valid. No way.
Man, gotta deep that, deep them numbers, fam. Are you mad?
Holy shit!
Me, man, I'm not gonna be fuming with that, bro.
I just had to throw some autistic maths in there for you, man. Just giving it like that. Do you know what I mean?
Holy shit!
Oh no! Oh shit!
I'm sorry, but that's just madness, right?
That's not funny. Do you know what? We might have to go for Verts on that one because that's tart. That is tart. Man, best newcomer. I've gone Senna Le Mans. Off the pure Senna Le Mans. Off the pure basis of. We're talking about new players and Isaac, Kirkaz, Verts, players that have come in. Pause. But that's nuts. But players that have come in and they show how struggle that is. People say the hardest position to play is a Manchester United keeper. Now, we got rid of De Gea. Man, we've had Onana. We've had Bayender. He's pause, but he's coming to this United squad. Not only solidified it, he's arguably one of the main reasons we are where we are now. We talk about, I don't know if he has, but I know he's like a couple off, getting the most saves in a single season in his first. Man, you can't fault numbers in your first season. It's the complete opposite of Verts. And how much did we spend on him?
Like 13 million.
Le Mans,
20 mil, bro. I'm sure.
Yeah, I think
it wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot.
13 mil
for 21 mil.
Oh,
21 mil.
Isn't a lot. It isn't a lot.
and you're arguably getting one of the best keepers in the league for 31 mil. Man, damn, that's my pick. Sam, talk to me.
Understandably, your pick. I get it. I went for Cherky. I think to myself, he's been taking the piss out of the league, bro. He's fucking doing kick-ups. He's doing Rabonas, like Rabona assists. He's just taking the piss. And you saw him do that in League One for fucking Leon. And, you know, you're almost thinking, oh, you're not going to come to the Prem and do that. You're not that guy. And then he comes to the Prem and does it. And you're thinking, oh, shit, he is that guy. You know, I just think in terms of pure entertainment value and excitement, he's somebody that when I watch them play football, it excites the football part of my brain because I know there would have been a pause there if I'd have said it any other way. So I had to think of how to word that. But no, but you know, in terms of entertainment value for football fans and neutrals, I think it's massive. I really, really do.
Yeah, pause. Funds, talk to me.
Fuck's sake.
To be fair, Cherky is in my honourable mentions. Yeah, I'll go with same as you, KLS. Laments for me. I think he's been brilliant this season, his first season as well. The one game where I really loved was against Everton. He just handled everything in the box, you know what I'm saying? And to be fair, before that game, we were sort of like questioning him to do with physicality in it and like dealing with the box itself, you know what I mean? Because it can get physical when there's corners and free kicks, you know what I mean? But that game alone proved me wrong. Like, showed that he's got the cojones to, you know, handle the physicality side of the Prem. And for me, like, he's brought calmness into the team. Like, the defense is not worried about, you know, what the keeper's going to do, or if the keeper's going to spill this, or, you know what I'm saying, if the keeper's going to actually attempt to save it and not dive out the way. But yeah, I think he's been very good for United. I think it's been very important for United, and he's only done one mistake.
Yeah,
that's led to a goal.
Yeah.
He's only done one mistake. So
again, for your first season.
Yeah.
Man, it's unheard of. Jams, talk to me.
I was gonna say Cherky as well. Literally, the way, like, he gives me that. It gives me that Sergio Aguero vibe. In a way, you know what I mean? With the way how he attacks football, the way how he literally goes forward. Like where you need it, when you need him to literally, like, you know, go out of defense and literally just make your way through with the dribbling that he did against Arsenal. That's the one prime example why I would bring that up. It's like, yeah, of course, it's the type of guy to literally just destroy it out of nowhere. Like wherever league he goes into, he can literally tear it up. So pause. So yeah, I'd say Cherky for me. Yeah, he's literally been a newcomer that's literally just done what he needs to do.
Mandem, it's a draw. So we're gonna have two winners, Le Mans and Cherky, right there. We're gonna move on to the honourable mention. I've gone João Pedro. He's had dry patches, but I mean, Fun's talked about it earlier on. The way Chelsea are, if they didn't have a scorer like him, God,
it would have been 100%.
I'm sure he's got 20 goals. Has he got 20 goals this season?
Probably in all competitions. I think he's got 16 in the Prem.
Oh yeah.
But even so, the output for 16 in the Prem playing in that team is good.
Yeah, literally, and again, like surrounded by shit. Do you know what I mean? Sam, talk to me.
My honourable mention was Lamens. I can't lie. I think he's been class since he came in. And I think he's a big part of you guys securing third place. I'll be honest.
Funds?
Yeah, Cherky. Like,
Cherky.
I agree with Jams and Sam. Like, that different nostalgia of a shithousery player. Not shithousery, but a player who, you know, likes to manipulate players with the ball, and do a madness. And when you're doing kick-ups at 2-0 up, when there's like 15 minutes left, so
It's dark.
yeah, it's dark still. It's dark.
It's dark. Jams, talk to me.
I was gonna say Lemons, the way how it literally like saved you guys from like losing so many points in that, the top saves that he's done. Yeah. Well, I still wouldn't agree these top threes. I feel like it's top 5.
Slight little jab there from Jams. Man,
Yeah.
underrated player this season. Now, mine, I think this is completely the same, but I could see what people may argue different. I've got Matthias Nunes at City. I don't think he gets, like, 8-6 is a City player. When we talk about the best right back in the league, obviously we say Reece James, Timber. I think he's in that conversation. This season at right back, to be a midfielder, to go right. I understand his right back role for Pep is a right back that goes into mid. But his physicality and his defending. We talk about games where he goes against not Everton. Games against Palace where they need him. Nunes, for me, I think he's just... and you don't expect it from him. No one thought that high of him when he was at Wolves. He's been at City for a couple of years. He's slotted in at right back. And to me, he's that missing piece of the puzzle. I think for Matthias Nunes, he's been absolutely outstanding. Sam, talk to me.
Underrated player of the season for me, I went Igor Thiago again. And the reason being is I think if you have somebody like Brentford who, historically struggle, or, they kind of a bottom half team, really, an average team. If you had somebody like that would score 20 odd goals, I'm going back some years when I say this, but like Kevin Phillips was lauded for the goals he scored. I've not heard a single person mention Igor Thiago and go, do you know what? How good of a season has he had? Prior to us talking on the pod, but I just haven't heard a single being about him. And I think,
Yeah.
Are you expecting it to be one season or what? But I think massively underrated. I think he's got a lot to offer. I think he could go and play for a better team than Brentford personally. But yeah, that's just me.
Funds, talk to me.
Yeah, I've gone for João Pedro still. Being in that squad, in that team, and just getting 20 goals in all comps, 16 in the Prem, and he was pretty much on his own up top there. So it's like, I think he's underrated in that sense of like, because he's not being looked at like that when Chelsea are playing. But even so, how much did they spend? Like 60 mil on him. And he's got 20 goals in his first season. It's not a bad output, and especially in that club, it's a mess. It's a massive. And he was basically number 9. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say he's almost a bit foreshadowed being in that Chelsea squad.
Yeah, pretty much. What I'd say to that, he is foreshadowed in that squad. But yeah, getting 20 goals in your first season for Chelsea, it's massive, especially the way they've been going on for the past year and a bit. So yeah, I'll go for João Pedro.
Jams, talk to me.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Krupi. He's not really been talked much though, because he's been performing very, very well. Playing for Bournemouth and that, and he's getting more play time. So with him literally like coming in and helping out Bournemouth to literally stay up where they are now, it's like he's made a big change to the squad. So for him to literally like start to turn up and everything, and it's not really been talked as much as it should be. I feel like he's just literally one thing for me for underrated player.
Yeah. So we're all different here. So, do you reckon there's one we could all agree on?
Who's that though?
Well, Nunes. Sam, who did you say?
I said Igor Thiago.
Thiago, front side.
I'll probably lean towards Igor Thiago, to be fair.
Yeah. Jams, agree?
Yeah, I agree to I agree to Thiago, to be honest. Yeah.
So Thiago's won that argument. My honourable mention
Yeah.
was Lewis Hall.
Yeah, hear it.
This might be mental. I think he's got the potential to live up to that Ashley Cole sort of player.
Maybe not Ashley Cole, but he
definitely has a high ceiling.
He'll probably definitely be one of the best left backs if he keeps doing on.
Definitely has a high ceiling for sure. I don't know if he'll quite get to the level of Cole, but the ceiling is definitely there. My honourable mention was Nordi Mukiele for Sunderland.
Ooh.
Every game that I've watched him play, he's been solid. He's physical. He's good on the ball. He's chipped in with 7 goals and assists in Sunderland season where they've secured European football. I think he's been absolutely massive, and I think personally, I know you alluded earlier and said Xhaka was a great signing, and he has been, but I think Mukiele for me has been brilliant.
I think people wrote him off as well.
Yeah,
because of his stints at PSG and Leipzig and stuff. I like it. Funds.
Yeah, I'm going different, man. I'm going Esteval for me. I think he.
I do like him.
I think he's been underused, man. I don't think he's used that much, man. And I fucking rate him, man. I rate him. And to say he's only 18, 19, and he plays like a matured winger. And every time I've seen him play, he's always skipping past someone and causing havoc. And it's a shame that he got injured in the game against us. But I think he's a very good player, man. I think he's got a nice ceiling as well.
I agree. But
when you're playing for Chelsea, though, in that squad and in that turmoil, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
To come out, for me to come out and say, look, I think you've been underrated this season, that says something a lot about you as a player. Shows that whatever environment you're at, you're still gonna do your bit.
Yeah. Hear it.
No, I like it. Jabs, talk to me.
Mine's different from you guys as well. I was going to say Harry Wilson.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. I don't mind it, dude.
I don't mind it either.
Yeah. I rate
to say that he hasn't really been playing as much and now he's getting play time and all of that. Like, again, he's got 10 goals and he's helped out Fulham that much to literally keep him where they finished. Where did they finish? They finished
I think it was 11th.
11th, yeah, they finished 11th. So for him to literally that's my honorable mention with him.
He scored some bangers as well. I like Wilson's.
Yeah.
I like Wilson.
Yeah, he's quality. He can show that he knows where the ball is straight away, just like that. Like
he is their main man.
Pings it away. He can literally turn his back and turn around and shoot, and he literally will get somewhere. And
I'm sure he's available on a free as well.
Maybe. I haven't looked that far into it yet, but probably might be.
Do you think he's good enough to be signed by the big clubs? And do you think he'll thrive?
Not that.
I think he can play for us. I think he can play for us.
Maybe Spurs. Yeah.
I wouldn't say for big clubs, not that quick. I say he needs a half season.
He's
half
like
season where he gets after that.
Do you know what? You know when you talk about can he go to a big club? He just screams Jared Bowen to me. I think it's fantastic at that level of club.
Yeah.
Where again, who is it we talk about? Well, Anthony Gordon, we say he's okay at Newcastle, but Newcastle's his ceiling. He won't be able to do it at Arsenal. It's a bit like that. Man, and we're going to get a bit controversial. I know mine's controversial. I'm pretty sure I'll get slated for it. Man, and we're going to do overrated player this season. I've gone Jeremy Doku. Off the premise of 5 goals in 30 games. He's meant to... Don't get me wrong, the goals he scored are unbelievable. But when we're talking, there's games out there where, you know, we say it all the time. Jeremy Doku, on his day, is either the best winger in the world or is the worst. There can't be in the middle. And I think because he scores like them 2 goals against Everton, I think people are looking at him on a higher platform when in reality, will he do it against Palace? Will he do
His
it
output
against
needs
Wolves?
to be better. For sure.
100%. And the disappearing in games and not getting involved. It's great. What a goal against Everton. He did fuck all against Wolves.
He's probably the best, maybe just after Yamal. He's probably the best 1v1 winger. He's guaranteed beating.
Exactly, but he doesn't do it every week. That's the issue.
No, I agree.
And like he's got such potential to become this absolute star, and he doesn't show it. He's almost like watching like a wonder kid die in front of you. It's like watching. Me and Sam was on about it off camera. Giovanni Santos.
Yeah,
you watch him and you're watching potential.
Yeah.
With me with Doku, I'm looking at it and go, you've got everything. There's nothing you've not got. I don't know why you don't do it.
Yeah.
And I just think, again, he's just on a... I think people put him on a platform, and I think he has the potential to go up to what you're saying. Right now, I don't think he has. In my opinion. Sam, talk to me.
I went for a winger. Similar to you. I went for Anthony Gordon.
Yeah!
And I just think to myself, for all the hype that he has, I think he's got 6 goals in 30-odd games this year. And, like, I'm not sure how he's just earned himself... Well, I know how he earned himself a move to Barcelona, because he played well in the Champions League, but I think to myself, he might do better out there because it's a little bit slower, but he's not been good enough for what his expectations set of him in the last couple of years. So I think massively overrated this year. I'll be honest.
No, I agree. Fun's talk to me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've got a bit of controversial still. I've got my reasoning with this because I think Declan Rice, innit? He's a good player, man, but I don't know. I feel like he's had to chop his whole game up for Arteta, man, and it's a shame because the season before you've seen a different side of him, innit? You've seen him, be more not more responsible, but more like, I'll put my neck on the line for this. He took the free kicks against Madrid. He was, scoring goals and driving and bringing Arsenal from all the way from the back to the front, and he was doing it all on his own, to be honest. And I think this season he's chopped it down into, sideways passing and just, sometimes not ghost games, but you'll see him hide a bit and just do the basics, which to be fair, this year this is what you pretty much relied on, innit? But I feel like he's not as he was the season before, and I don't think he was that influential as he was the season before. So that's where I could say, look, I still don't think he's a 100M player until he brings that different side of him again.
Can I just interject real quickly? And I've just thought about this, right? You know when we watch games, yeah, like the Champions League final, that stands out like a sore thumb. When you look at that and they go, and Arsenal fans say, but Declan Rice, Declan Rice, you're our best player this game. You know when you think our Arsenal play, it is looking good in a pile of shit. Do you know what I mean? Like Declan Rice, he is going to look good. Arsenal didn't do anything for 85 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Or 100 if you want to do additional time.
Yeah, of course, because that's Declan Rice's game. But the difference with last season, he brought a different side of him where it's like, oh, okay, like you are actually living up to the 100 mil name. You know what I'm saying? Or you're actually like trying to prove that, you're that guy. You know what I'm saying? Whereas this season, I don't know, man. I just don't feel like he was that guy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he just was a system player this season.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I agree. Jams, talk to me.
I was going to say Doku. The same thing literally.
Yeah.
Always talking about this, always talking about that, always talking about how he can go past players, blah, 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 blah. Like, everybody talks about him. Like, can we not talk about a different player now? It's starting to get boring.
No, I hear it. Yeah. So what? 2v1-1. Doku wins that one.
Yeah.
Honourable mention, Adam Wharton. I'm sorry, you lost 7-0 to Macclesfield. How can you be 80? How can you be 80 mil? I'm sorry. And obviously, I won't even bring up how poor he's been this season. I think people like him because obviously, when you watch him play, he looks like that mid-2000s sort of player. Dirty, he'll double leg tackle someone. Fucking fantastic on the eye, on the perch. Do you know what I mean? So, Adam Wharton's for me. Sam?
I went for Johan Wissa. I think when you look at the fact that he cost 55 million or whatever it was, he's barely played. I think
I
they
don't think
signed
he's
him.
that good, you know.
I think they signed him injured. I think he had one good season at Brentford.
Yeah,
and I think that they've got this that Asula lad that no one's ever heard of that's outperforming him. You know, so I just look at it and go, you cost all this money. What is your output? What are you showing for it?
He's got 1 goal, 1 assist in 19 games.
That's what I mean. As a striker, it's nuts. As a striker that cost 55 million, it's nuts.
I must say with Wissa, when I watched Arsenal play Newcastle, I came to the conclusion I've never actually we talk about Cole Palmer, how he pretends to be like dead nonchalant and like doesn't care about anything. I've never seen a player who genuinely looks like he's so out of place. I've never seen a player that doesn't want to be there. So yeah, no, I agree with Wissa. Funds, talk to me.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't have anyone, but now that Sam said Wissa, I'll go with Wissa as well. I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's that good.
A lot of money as well.
I've seen him because he's Congolese. I'm Congolese as well, by the way, guys. He plays in the Congolese national team, and even for them, like, he don't do nothing, bro. Don't do I think he's only got 1 goal for Congo in the past 2-3 years. Like, he's not that good, man. He's just a runner, innit? He's not gonna stop running. That's his game. He'll chase anything. He won't stop running, innit? But
a bit like Gordon.
Yeah, but he's very clumsy, like very, very clumsy, like very clumsy. His runs aren't great. His technical side of the game, he's not that good at it either. So yeah, and Sam said it, when you're spending that much money on a player who's had an okay season, but even so, when he had that okay season, was it the season after? He didn't do much, and then they sold him, was it not?
Yeah.
There you go. So it's like you signed him. He's not even like you signed him because of the previous seasons, not even the season before, the previous seasons, and then he wants a move, and it's took him ages to finally get that move, and then he's not done much. Like you said, 1 goal, 1 assist in 19 games for 55 M's.
For me, well, I was going to say for me with Wissa, I look at it and I think all the attributes that he has, he should thrive at Newcastle. They love a channel ball. They love a ball in behind to turn the defence over, and him running in beyond. What's the problem? They're playing to your strengths and it isn't working. You must be the problem. Anyway, Jams, go.
No, he's not. He's not. Sorry, Jams. Before I let you go, he's not a good
Jams,
player.
don't go.
He's like you said, Sam. They play him the right football. They're playing into his strength. So
yeah,
him as a player, bro, I'm telling you, his runs are just not good. They're just not good. The way he runs and the routes and how he does, like, it's just not good. He doesn't know what he's doing. It's just not good.
Jams, talk to me.
On the fact of what Sam and What Sam said, anything Whistle was virtually in mine as well. So
it's just a lot of money.
Yeah.
And
again, with one goal, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
What is going on with you, bro? From when you was at Brentford. Was it Brentford?
Yeah, it was Brentford, yeah. Him and
From when he
Mbeumo.
was at Brentford. massive.
It's a different level of fish, though, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Going from Newcastle from Brentford. Unsung hero, man. I've gone interested. I've got Ethan Ampadu.
Yeah, fair. Hear it.
I think people wrote him off. Obviously, he had stints at Leipzig, Chelsea numerous times. I think he was at Swansea as well. Obviously, he's coming to this Leeds team. He's keeping Tanaka out, which were their best player in the Championship last season. He's been a state. Mind you, I could have picked anyone from Leeds. I think Kevin Darlow is a good shot as well to keep Perry out. But Ethan Ampadu, of the pure premise of, is keeping Tanaka out. And I rate Tanaka. I think Tanaka's fantastic. Sam, talk to me.
I went for David Raya. And I'll be honest with you, I think without Raya this year, I don't think Arsenal win the league. And for that reason alone, I put him in there because I think he has been instrumental, saves against West Ham when Arsenal were under the cosh, saves in games that, you 1v1, you don't necessarily expect him to save. I think for me, it needs no introduction when I say David Raya, I'll be honest. And it pains me to say that because he's a fucking scum, but, I think I'm fair in what I'm saying.
Fonz, talk to me.
To be fair, Raya was my honourable mention. I'll go with Krupi for me. I think he's been sensational this season.
Yeah.
For Bournemouth. You know what I'm saying? Off the bench, on the starting. Like, yeah, he's a different type of animal still, I'm not gonna lie. And no surprise he's been linked to other clubs as well. So yeah, I think
he's fantastic. Jams, talk to me.
I was gonna say David Raya, the way how he's been literally saving Arsenal, to be honest, especially against Brighton with Minte literally shooting that fucking ball there. Like, bruh, if he was injured and we had to start Kepa, I'm sorry, but we would not have won anything.
Could you imagine?
I would have literally been there like, yeah, we're done for. I just would have been that. So
no,
Raya's been literally my unsung hero for this one.
Ironically, I honourable mention. Obviously, in unison, we will go David Raya because it's 2v1v1. Oh no, it's 3v1. I didn't think he'd be this good at left back, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And to say how many games he starts, I hate Arsenal. We can't just fault it. He's been phenomenal. Like, people, oh God, Timber. God, what are we going to do if we don't need Timber? What are you going to do if you don't need it? If Capier is not available, I'm sorry, but Calafiore is decent. To me, I think a Capier is this level above Calafiore. In my opinion, I think when you start Calafiore, Arsenal play slow. It's almost like he doesn't know what he's doing. Capier, he gets it. I think in Capier. That's my honourable mention. Sam, talk to me.
My honourable mention was João Paulinho, and for me, the reason I've said that is because I don't think we stay up without him. I think as somebody that comes in as a loan player as well, somebody that isn't guaranteed to be bought, he embodied what we needed, which was grit, determination. He led the league in tackles. He led the league, I think, in ball retention. So for me, I think he was a massive unsung hero at Spurs. He chipped in with goals. I think he got 5 or 6. When you look at the fact that he didn't cost us anything, he was just a loan player. He might cost us 25 million or whatever if we sign him, but I think scored on the last game of the day to win the game, on the last game of the season to win the game and keep us up. Like, I think massive.
Fonz, talk to me.
I'll go for David Raya still. Like Sam said, he's definitely one Arsenal the league for sure. He's
Yeah.
the main reason, to be fair, and he saved them a lot. So can't fault him. He's gone up a level as well from Brentford to Arsenal.
Correct.
Yeah.
I was one of them people who questioned his level in it, because coming from Brentford to Arsenal, it's a massive step, and to say it's only took him a season to sort himself out and get to a level that he is now is it's impressive.
It's nice to think he started off at Blackburn.
Yeah.
That's to me that's crazy. It probably in the 2000 tax. Jams, talk to me.
I haven't really got an honorable mention, to be honest, with that one.
No,
I haven't really got one. I've just only been seeing the one in it, basically. I haven't really been seeing like anybody else that actually been. Actually, sorry, I had to literally turn a thought there. It was Casemiro for me. Sorry, Casemiro has been saving you. Yeah,
that's not a bad shout.
Casemiro has been saving Man United as well for like critical moments of literally trying to get goals when the strikers weren't really performing that well as well.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, like
it's not. He didn't even cross my mind, you know.
But yeah, unsung hero. That's for the honorable mention. Casemiro for me.
Casemiro. We're gonna go best manager this season. I've gone Reggie Lebray from Sunderland. Everyone thought either they're going down or they're going to have one of those seasons where they stay up, they go down the next. Man, they've got him into Europa League. Dude, Reggie Lebray. Sam, talk to me.
I'll be honest, I went Iriola. I think he's done a massive job with Bournemouth, and I think he's earned his chance at Liverpool. I'll be so honest.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Funds?
Yeah, I'll go with Arteta, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, Arteta, man. When you won the league, you are the best manager. So
AFC said Keith Andrews. That's not a bad shout.
No, I hear it.
Keith Andrews.
And to be honest with you, all them names that you lot have mentioned, they're not wrong either, because some of these managers they've proved this season what they can do in it, and the players they've dealt with in the teams as well. Like we say injuries and that, and they've had to come up with different ideas to handle pressure from games and whatnot. But when you're relying on one specific set of play and it's been working pretty much week in, week out, then you can't really fault it in it. As much as I don't really like it, because it's too much. But if it works and you win the league, you got to put your hands up and say fair play. You know what I mean? So
funny you say injuries. I did nearly put De Zerbi off the pure preface off. He walked into a Tottenham, which, sorry, Sam, but
the fucking shit. I'll say it's fine.
Like actually worse than Chelsea's team. Like how they play and how they're all together. Kept them up as well. We all thought they were going down. I nearly did, but I didn't. But De Zerbi was close to mine. Jams, talk to me.
Well, for the manager,
best manager this season.
Yeah, it's Arteta for me. Sorry, the way how he literally, kept believing.
You've muted.
Why am I fucking doing that? Sorry, it's a habit of me. The way how he literally kept the players like on a level-headed kind of thing, and also like believed in this process of what he was doing, which was questionable in my eyes, but the way how it performed out, it actually come out to be okay-ish. But the way how he still kept himself like true to what he's saying, and also keeping that passion to literally win it, is just got that belief from me. So yeah, I'll give him that. I'll give him the manager of the season. I'll give him that.
So a unison, we'll say Arteta because it's 2v1. My other mention was Carrick.
Fair.
I mean, I know. There's a couple of fans that come on the Project Prem, United ones, and say, "Oh, the team isn't that bad. We've got Luke Shaw and Diego Dalot left back, right back. What are we doing?" Like, do you know what I mean? I think if we talk about someone that's come in and steadied the ship, Carrick, 100%. Sam, talk to me. Honourable mention.
My honourable mention was Reggie Libri.
Yeah.
For all the reasons that we've already said, I think he's done an unbelievable job with Sunderland. I think they recruited well. I think they've performed well. I think they've, tussled with the big boys at times. I think they were in top 4 for a good chunk of the early part of the season.
Yeah.
And to finish in a Europa League spot is absolutely massive from a newly promoted team. I'd be hard pressed to think of a team that's been newly promoted and done that.
Yeah. I mean, can we think of any off the top of our head?
Can't.
No, you can't. I don't think there's any.
Burnley, 2015-16?
Absolutely not. No chance. No, nowhere near it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fun
Nowhere. Man said Jay Rodriguez and them, man. I'm not having it.
Shout out Trimless Gooner in the comments. Funds, talk to me.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't want to pick Carrick because he didn't have a full season, but what Carrick's done is a fantastic job.
Yeah.
So my honourable mention, I'll go with Areola for me. Yeah, I think he's done a brilliant job for Bournemouth. I think he's ended it on a high note as well.
Yeah, I agree.
He was there for a while. I think he's done what he could with that club. And for him to go to the next level now, which is Liverpool, it'll be massive for him, and I think he deserves it. So yeah, and he's gone 15 games unbeaten. And fair play.
I think it was 18.
Yeah, there you go. Fair play. Quite a few of them, or quite a lot of them, were draws. But when you ain't lost in 18 games, you're kind of like nurturing that. We're not losing today at all. Whether we win or draw, I don't want to lose, and that's a good mentality to have as a manager and as a player as well. So yeah, I'll go with Areola.
Do you know the only reason I've not put Areola in manager honourable mention is these dry stints he goes on. He'll go on a stint where he don't win for 16 games.
Yeah, but when you're in a club, Bournemouth, innit, and they ain't got that much quality, you know what I mean? But
true, yeah.
Their main thing is not to lose. So that's why I'm there. Like, look, there's a lot of draws in that unbeaten run, but when you're nurturing that type of mentality of not losing, I don't want to lose today. I don't want to go home today and feel like crap because I've lost.
I think they came from behind in a lot of the games as well.
Yeah,
they 2-0 down, come back to win 3-2 and stuff. Like the mentality at the club that he's given them. Yes, they went through a bit of a bad spell and they were, losing or whatever in that's the run of 16. But I think how he turned it around is testament.
Yeah. Do you know what? Again, for what he's working with, I bring it back to Chelsea. For what he's working with, it's amazing. Brentford. When you look at Brentford and Chelsea's team, they're not that far apart. If you go player for player, they're not that far apart. Petrovic, Sanchez, you probably argue Truffert, Cucurella. They've definitely got better defenders, Bournemouth. But you look at players like Alex Scott, you could probably pair up to Cole Palmer, especially this season. We look at strikers like Krupe, probably João Pedro, Ryan, Estavio. There's so much. Marcus Tavernier, Garnacho, the rat. You know what I mean? There's so much to it. Jams, talk to me. Honourable mention.
Honourable mention for me will have to be Carrick. Even though he has not done a full season, it has to be Carrick. The way how he literally got the players, gave Mainu a chance, and they actually played him more. So,
I like it.
He's actually done well. He's done well for what he's got, and he actually has played the players where he needs to be played. It's a good thing he actually kept Ugarte off the squad. I'm sorry, but damn it.
Yes.
Oh my days, but
Man,
Yeah.
worst manager this season. I've gone Igor Tudor. I don't need to explain why. Sam, talk
No,
to
you
me.
don't. I went Thomas Frank.
Yeah. Funds, talk to me.
Oh. I've gone for Wolves manager, man. You've been relegated, bro. Come on.
Jams, talk to me.
Frankie boy. What the
Unison.
hell?
Unison with Thomas Frank as worst manager. Man, then we don't even have to explain these. Are that bad? You
Not at
should
all.
now. Honorable mention, I've gone Thomas Frank. Sam.
Honorable mention, I went Igor Tudor.
Oh,
Funds, talk to me.
I've gone Slot, mate.
Yeah, fair. Forgot about him. To be fair.
Yeah. Jams.
I'm with Funds, mate. I went with Slot.
Dude, Slot. I just thought. Do you know what? The only reason I've not put Slot in, he did all right in the Champions League. He did okay. And they've not finished terribly. They're not in a Chelsea or Tottenham position. Still bad though. But no answer's wrong. Best game of the season. I've got Man United versus Bournemouth 4-4. I think that was fucking phenomenal. Sam, talk to me.
I went Man City, Fulham 5-4.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I didn't think about that one. That was cold. I actually think about. Oh, that's cold. Okay, Fons, talk to me.
I've gone for Man United versus Arsenal 3-2.
Yeah. Jams, talk to me.
I was going to go Man City, Fulham 5-4.
5-4. Right, well, we've lost. Manchester City versus Fulham 5-5. Was it 5-1?
5-4. 5-4.
5-4.
9 goals.
That was a good game. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
I didn't think about that one. That one's cold. But I've done an honourable mention, whether this counts or not. West Ham versus Leeds in the FA Cup, where Leeds won on pens. The drama. I don't know if you lot remember or watched it. In like the 85th minute, West Ham subbed the keeper who were like 16, and he played in the shootout. Man, them it was back-to-back football. It was phenomenal. Sam.
I went for an honourable mention that obviously doesn't really matter, but Spurs versus Burnley, we won 3-0. Richarlison scored an overhead kick. It was a screamer. And it was obviously first game of the season. I was like, yeah, we're 3-0. I wasn't sure what was to come, but I think for me that was a game that I enjoyed personally.
Fons. I agree, by the way. That was a good game.
I've gone for Arsenal versus Wolves, the 2-2.
Fair, yeah. Drama on it. Drama on it.
Yeah.
That was a lot of drama. Fair enough. The football weren't the best, but that was a lot of drama, and I loved it. It was like watching the old school, Premier League, and it was lit.
What? Yeah, no, I do. Yeah, I didn't think about that one.
Yeah, I was going to go for that one. No, sorry. I was going to go for that one. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Arsenal v Wolves 2-2.
We've had some decent games this season.
Yeah, we have.
Like, actually, I think it goes under the radar. Worst game of the season. I've gone biased again. But, like, categorically speaking, this is the worst I've ever seen us. Manchester United versus West Ham in the 1-1.
Yeah, terrible.
That
Period.
was... God, dude. I had a nap at half time. Do you know what I mean? And this was a game where my man was like, we could win 5 in a row. I'll shave my bollocks off. Do you know what I mean?
Fuck that stupid guy, man. Fuck that guy in his hair.
Fuck him. Fuck off. Sam, talk to me.
Again, I went personal. I went Spurs versus Arsenal.
Ooh, first or second?
The first one. I'll let you guess what the honourable mention is. I'll let you guess what the honourable mention is.
So Funds, talk to me.
Yeah, I've gone for Chelsea versus Liverpool, the 1-1 game. That game was terrible.
Yes. Yes.
Terrible.
That was boring.
Boring as hell, bro.
Was that when Estavia scored the last minute equaliser?
No, that was the first game they played. Chelsea won that game, didn't they? This one, I think it was like last few games in the season. I think it was last 2 or 3 games in the season. They drew 1-1.
Fuck. Jams, talk to me.
Hold on, there was a game that Arsenal played that finished 1-0. It was very, very fucking boring for me.
Fulham.
Thinking, huh?
Fulham.
Yeah. That one was boring for me.
That was my honourable mention. I'm not gonna lie.
That was so fucking boring. I was like, when I saw that one goal, I was like, okay. And then for the rest of the game, I was at my mum's house, yeah, and I must have been literally sat back like this on the chair, and I'm there like just looking at it, going, "What the fuck is this?" There was nothing. I must have got up from the chair about 5 times to literally like either go eat some food or go talk to my mum or anything. That's how boring it was. I wasn't even paying attention for most of it.
Obviously, we all got different answers, so there's no winner. My honourable mention is Arsenal versus Fulham in the 1-0 win. Man, I was sat here on the stream watching it. I nodded off. Oh, I nearly did. Bro, it was boring, bro. And I mean the way they scored as well. Oh, man, Sam, talk to me. Honourable mention. Wait, let me guess.
I went biased. It was Arsenal versus Tottenham.
Oh, wait, which one?
The second one.
Okay.
For God's sakes. For God's sakes, Sam. For God's sakes, man.
Fuck them games, man.
That's so bad. Fun's talk to me.
Yeah, I've gone for the Arsenal Fulham one, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That one was a boring game and all. After they scored in the 78th minute and then went back to the same old, which was very confusing.
Jams, talk to me.
No honourable mention here for me.
No?
It's just that one. That's it. The whole thing was just
This is arguably one of the hardest questions to ask, just off the premise of, if the game were that boring, how are you going to remember it?
Yeah, facts.
You know. Best goal, again, I've gone biased, but I feel like
Dorgu.
Goal. No, I've gone William Asula versus Manchester United.
Oh, great finish, to be fair.
Yeah. I remember watching that thinking, like, don't get me wrong, what Carrick did, bringing on Malaysia and whatnot, just for him to, I know Malaysia haven't played, but the way he spun, like, Malaysia, he was a wreck.
Bro, he turned like a boss.
Yeah, bro.
He's not fat and nothing like that. He turned like a boss.
Bro, it started at the halfway line, sprinted, cut in, bang. And that was one of the only times where I feel like Lamens could have made an attempt.
Nah, it was too far. Too far.
Yeah.
Too far. It was too far out wide, innit, for him to.
But an attempt. But that's probably the only one where I'm like, do you know what? Fuck it. Just if I were a keeper, I'd let that go in. That was phenomenal. Sam, talk to me.
I went Dominic Solanke against Man City, the Scorpion kick.
Yeah.
Over Donnarumma.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I forgot about that. Oh yeah, of course. It was that 2-2 now.
Yes.
2-2. Fun to talk to me.
I've gone for Harrison Reed against Liverpool.
Yeah, good. Me and KLS talk about this off stream.
Last minute equaliser.
That was quality. Do you know what though?
He just came off the bench.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
and his first touch is a goal like that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I always say, like, I nearly had that in, yeah. And the only reason I didn't was because I expect a Premier League midfielder to be able to have that in his locker. And then I'm looking at the previous history of the Prem and I'm thinking, fuck, no one scored a goal like that for time. Like, Mandem, we're talking an absolute rocket.
Yeah.
Top corner in a game like Liverpool. Fucking hell. Fun. Jams, talk to me.
I'm going to hate myself for saying it, but Dorgu's goal against Arsenal was just absolutely what the fuck.
I mean, yeah.
That was crazy.
How did you feel in that moment? I must ask, to go off topic. How did you feel? Because surely, for an Arsenal fan, you must sit there and go, "Oh no, what a goal!" Like, do you know what I mean?
When I saw that goal go in, I was in my head. I was like, "You lucky son of a fucking bitch that hit the inside of the inside of the crossbar instead of the outside." Because what kind of power did he generated from that kick to literally wiggle his way around the players and literally just built that? Was like, what the hell? Because when I saw that left off as well, I'm thinking that's gonna go over, but no, the pace that had, boy.
And then he got injured afterwards.
Yeah.
Man,
he couldn't even handle his own power. I tell you
it's all heartbreak. It's all heartbreak. We can never have out nice. Man, best shithouse moment. I've got a Doma Traore yinging Kukurea, then starting on João Pedro.
I was gonna say that one as well. I'm sorry, but that one was just too funny.
I just feel like everyone's forgot that happened, and I'm like, yo, bro, he yinged him. Like, people talk about characters in the Prem. He got booted off the screen, turn around for João Pedro's soul to leave. Man, Sam, talk to me.
Mine is, it was mentioned in the chat earlier, again, Cherky against Arsenal in the cup.
Yeah.
It's just pure shit, Azri. He's doing kick-ups. He's, chirps in the fans, laying on the floor, fucking giving him the David Luiz wink and the smile. Like, it's pure shit, Azri, isn't it?
I feel like we need players like these, though. That's what
I agree.
I feel like that's what's made the Prem the Prem. For players like Rooney, Ronaldo's, even Drogba's. What did he say after the final? Where to the camera is like, "This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace." Like, I just feel like players in the Prem no more haven't got a cup enough of bollocks to go up to a camera now. Never mind do kick-ups to just. Do you know what I mean? I think the Prem's built on players like that. Roy Keane, your Scholes, your Robbie Fowlers, your Owens. They're built on character and personality.
Yeah.
And that's what makes the Prem the Prem. Funds, talk to me.
Yeah, I'll agree with Sam as well. The kick-ups and whatnot. To be fair, the Adama Traore one is my honourable mention, to be honest. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, the Turkey, doing kick-ups, 2-0 up, still loads of time left, and when you're doing that, it's you're kind of, you know what I'm saying? That's shit house.
And do you know what makes it sweeter for us? Like, we've all equally sat here and heard DC say, but BBL City, they're not beating the big teams no more. For them to lose 2-0, and my man is having a field day on the same game. Bro, you're winning a trophy for the first time in how long? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what? I'm gonna say it. If you won the Carabao Cup and not the Prem, we would have got the same reaction than you winning the Prem, not the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, facts. There's been nada.
Yous are quiet. It's a ghost town. Jams, talk to me.
It was the same. What for the shit house, Louis?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the Traore. That one Traore thing.
Yeah.
It has to be that one, man. That one was just the highlight of the whole season. I might get dashed. Of course, it's Kukurea again. He's always on the floor. I swear, every single time I see Kukurea, he's always been on the floor. And for him to get dashed like that, it just looked like a fish. It looked like a fish that just came out of the water and just didn't know what to do afterwards.
Do you know another one I nearly put in? I don't know if you remember. Come when Kukurea had to keep changing his shoes because it were blaming his shoes for keep slipping over.
Yeah, it was Tottenham game.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I can remember that one. I was fucking joking.
And they were like going up to the sideline. These fucking shoes keep me, dude. Bruh. Kukurea though, I think what is it? A draw. 2 Adamas, 2 Turkeys. So we'll draw it there. I didn't do honourable mention for this one.
I didn't either.
Funds, do you have one?
The Adama Traore situation with Cuckoo.
Jams?
No, I didn't have one.
No, so we'll move on. Now, man, and this is where it gets tasty. So buckle up. worst Project Prem prediction. I've gone. Arsenal fans thinking they can get the quad to come out with one trophy. Sam, talk to me.
I also went with Arsenal man saying they're going to win a quad and then delivering one trophy. So
Fun, talk to me.
I've gone with Arsenal.
Who?
Arsenal fans thinking they win the EFL Cup final, beating City, but
Yeah.
the predictions wrong in there. So
Jams, talk to me.
Do I really need to say anything?
So I think the winner is Arsenal fans thinking they can win the quad to come out with one trophy as one. Honourable mentions. I've got Big C. I've got Big C saying Gyökeres has the potential to become a better finisher than Thierry Henry.
Oh
Sam,
my
talk
god!
to me.
Sorry. What? Oh yeah.
At some point, he's got to be banned. We've got to ban this man. Like, it's not right.
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
my.
Go on, Sam.
My honourable mention was everybody thinking Spurs going to get relegated. The projection didn't come in.
Ah. Boo. Fun, talk to me.
have I got an honorable mention? No, I don't.
Jams.
I don't have any honorable mention.
So we'll move on to the worst Project Prem takes. I've got Sam saying. I've got Sam saying Van der Ven is better than Saliba to finish one place above relegation.
I maintain it. I maintain it. I still say it.
Sam, talk to me.
My honourable mention is Trimless saying expectation over believing. What we expect to win the league. I said, but do you believe you're going to? Well, I expect to. So that's my one. That take is mad.
Bugs, talk to me.
Yeah, I agree with Sam still. I'm with Sam on that. I'm like, yo.
What do you mean by that? Do you know what I mean?
When you expect when you didn't win it. You
Isn't-
didn't win
hold
it
on.
till now.
Isn't prediction belief?
Well, that's
In that-
yeah. That's man.
You
Man was
predict
saying.
what you believe what's going to happen. What? Jams, talk to me.
I'm gonna go with what you said there, KLS.
Oh, what, the Van der Ven one?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah,
man,
the Van der Ven one.
we have a draw. Does anyone have any honourable mentions? Because I didn't for this one.
I had an honourable mention of anything that Sir Mix-a-Lot said in the comments. Fuck that guy.
Dude, no. Funds?
No, I ain't got one, you know.
Jams?
I haven't got one.
We're going to move on to the funniest Project Prem moment. My moment is Sir Drink-a-Lot saying... My moment
So
is
Spurs won't come back up from the playoffs.
Spurs would only win the championship through the playoffs.
Yeah. I knew that was coming.
That's mad.
Sam, talk to me.
Look that one.
My one is BBL City. That made me piss.
Oh, dude, DC. Dude, that was phenomenal. I nearly put myself when I brung out the bag of gifts, because I do go back and rewatch that.
I did go back and rewatch your one where you pretended to be Mikel Arteta with the mask.
You see,
We've lost to Sunderland. We've lost to Bournemouth.
But it's okay, guys. But it's we'll plonk him there. Oh, if all fit. No, we'll keep slipping. Fuck Arteta. Fun's talk to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this is my favorite one. I'm not gonna lie. The beef with you and Rems.
Yeah.
Oh, that whole episode made me cry, bro.
Oh. Dude, Jams, talk to me.
BBL City. That one's kept me. That one had me creasing.
what
BBL
it is?
City had me creasing.
Do you know what it is? That was the first time, where he's jumped on the pod and he just keeps going. But you think at some point he's going to stop, and then something else comes up, dude.
Yeah.
So BBL City wins that one. And then we got the wildest Project Pro moment. I've not gone for a specific moment, but I've put KLS's love for Amaram. I think that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam.
I'm glad that you admit though, KLS. Yo.
No, hey, look, we all know. Hey, look, we all know the vision. I just wanted to see the owners get a manager to come in and give them what they said they was going to give them the time and make it work. But I look back at it now and I think, hey, there's some parts I do still stand on, but bro, I went to the end of the road for Amarim, bro. Like, that's outrageous. That's like Sam going, Igor Tudor's not that bad. It's just what he's working with. Like, do you know what I mean? It's one of those ones where it's like the only reason I've not put Amarin in for the failed games, failed worst manager. I was gonna put him in, but you kind of do have to remember, like, we was fifth when he left. He had us in a decent position. That's the only reason why. But I think I went to the end of the road with Amarim, and by the time he eventually left and we got Carrick, I noticed, well, the sun is brighter on this side. Sam, talk to me.
So my wildest moment is the moment that almost got the whole pod cancelled. Yeah. And it was Big C when he said he was saying something about, we're not going to say the word, I'm going to say grape. He was saying something about grape on the pod, and we had to put out a disclaimer. Like, I had to say, listen, like, we don't all share that belief, or we gonna get cancelled. It's all crazy. That for me was wild. I don't know what, I can't even remember the context, but wild.
I know. He said Van Dijk and his legs more spread than a rude boy.
Yeah. That again, absolutely wild. By the way,
That one was in my honorable mention. That one was.
That came out of nowhere.
Nowhere.
It just started.
Like this guy falls asleep on the pod, wakes up with that. Like, what are we talking about? What's going on? Somebody needs help.
Brilliant. Fun to talk to me.
Every time Trimless gets a pause moment, and you know what? Yeah, the one time where he was like, "Oh, you're looking up at me whilst I'm on top of you."
Mad.
There
was that one, and there was my first pod where he was like, "Yeah, we've got some fresh meat." I was like, "Nah, we can't. We're not doing that."
I think I've got the clip.
Which, do you know what? Yeah, I feel like I respect Arteta because obviously he's made us think differently. Back in the day, we weren't thinking about those kind of.
You know which one I'm
failure, but the point was, bro, I've already said, we don't win the majors until Arteta's gone. We might get the minors, but bro, we don't get over the line with this guy.
Whoa, pause. Fire for that.
Hey, yo!
What?
Yeah,
fire for that.
I said we don't get over the line with this guy. What's pause?
No, that's not what you.
No, it was the one where I think that Chelsea brother was there.
Oh yeah, you want to be on top. You want to be me.
Yeah, mad.
Yo,
mad.
what?
Bro, he said the most pauses in the whole thing. It's mad.
And we won't silver line when we're doing predictions, and they're on about Everton at home, and he kept on going at the Hill. In Sun.
Yeah, literally every single time. I'm sorry, every single time. That one had to be the wildest one, because literally every single time when I hear Everton at home, I'm like, no, it's like every single. Let's stop. I'm literally like, I'm trying my hardest not to cringe when he's literally doing it.
Do you know what it is? Right, I'll go Tottenham at home, United at home. All right, you got Liverpool, Arsenal away, and then you got Everton at the Hill Dickinson. And it's like,
Like you deep throated the mic. Why? Poise. No.
Yo, that's a
He needs to
weird
grow
thing
up.
The madness,
Very
though.
strange thing to think about. But yeah, Jams, talk to me. That's a good one now.
Yeah. Yeah. The wildest one that I was gonna say is literally when it's that one that Trimless is there when he's going with Everton one night. I was gonna say that one, and then the honorable mention one was when Big C was saying that one was wild. Like, come on now.
Big C's
Yeah.
moving crazy.
Yeah,
Big C out.
literally.
Big C out. Hashtag it.
Big C out. No, he can't. Nah, man.
He's
Get him
got
out.
to go, blood. He's got to go.
He has got to go.
He's got to go, blood.
You know what, Big C, he goes under the radar. He said a couple of mysterious things.
Mate, what he said in the chat the other day about Rems, absolutely crazy to
Oh
me.
my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah,
That had me, I was like, what? What do you
Yeah.
mean by that?
like genuinely, it was the first time out loud I've read a text and went, "Hey, yo,
Surfer's
Yo.
another one as well.
yo, what do you mean?"
Wow.
Surfer's
Bro.
another one as well.
Yeah,
There's been so
Surf,
many.
all of them, man. Surf, it's all Arsenal, man, as well. They're all on mad pauses.
Yeah.
Hello.
Callum,
Hello.
Big C, Trimless, Jams, they're all just on madness.
Hello. Hold on. Wait. I'm not included in this madness talk. What are you on about?
No, to be fair to Jams is blessed though. That man there, yo.
Jams is different to them, to be fair. I'll give him his
No,
due.
Jams
But
is normal.
the other four, nuts.
Yeah.
Help up
Pause.
out, man. Jesus. HBO.
Is there any honourable mentions? Because I think there's a couple we could have spewed up.
There's that many we can't
Yeah,
just
it's mad.
on Tanya. There's that many, bro.
I've got
It's the Big C one for
I'll
me.
have to watch the whole Project Prem from day one.
It's the Big C one for me. That's the one. That's it. That's all I'm gonna mention.
there's one where we did a draft and big C whacked Tyler Diblin right wing.
You know.
That should have been in the fucking worst takes because, yeah, no chance.
This was really early on in the season though, but I mean that is mental. Any off the top of our head we could think of? Because there is a couple. I'm trying to think.
I'll have to go watch the whole Project Prem again, bro. For me to flip and think of it again.
I've got one. So okay, it's myself, right? But I only because luckily I was wearing a mask because behind the mask, dude, I was dead. Was on about Kobe Mainoo, and this is the part where we've got Amarim and Kobe Mainoo weren't starting. Funds is talking, right? And I'm thinking, well, I know Funds is going to go into detail. I've got a bit of time here. I found a hazmat suit and a COVID mask. I've whacked it on, turned my camera back on, and I'm just sat there in a hazmat suit, mask on, everything. Dude, I remember that. Wow. What? Oh, wait, I got one. So United just beat Liverpool the first game they played each other early in the season, and me and Rems were going at it. Pause. Yo, pause.
Crazy.
Yeah, sorry, Rems. Sorry, Rems. Not like Big C though.
Yeah, fair.
But we was getting into it about Kirkaz, and we was going on for about 10 minutes about Kirkaz ain't this good. Rems, Kirkaz he just needs to blossom. And it was that heated. For the end of it, for Rems at the end go, personally, I would have taken Simicast. And it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
He's on loan. He's on loan, innit?
Yeah, at Roma.
Is it Roma, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's he got? Champions League with them for like the first time in
So
how long?
So if say if Kirkes is injured, who's that? Oh yeah, Robertson.
They had Connor Bradley. Is he injured now?
No, he's right back in there.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's
No,
injured.
It'd be Joe Gomez, isn't it?
It'd be Joe Mess.
Connor Bradley. When does he come back?
He'll be
But
back
man,
next
it's
season.
the
He was injured in the Arsenal game.
Yeah.
Hey, I like Connor Bradley. When I saw him get pocketed by Vinny, killed it for me. Man, damn. Like, I don't even rate Vinny that much, but Connor Bradley, man, I'm not waffling now. Man, damn, this has been fun. I've enjoyed doing this. This has been phenomenal. I'm still trying to think of any wild moments. I think there's a lot of big say, but you'll have to go back. Mandem, this is the award show. Next pod will be the World Cup. Project Bring It Home. Mandem, that might not be the full official name, but Mandem, we're working on it. Mandem, I've been joined by Funds, Sam, Jams, and the whole work. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Before we leave on the official Project Prem Season 1 ending, as anyone would like to say any words?
Big up all the fans, big up the supporters, big up the viewers. We hope to see you on Season 2 of Project Prem, which I will be attending, obviously, because Spurs stayed up, just in case anyone didn't know.
Yeah!
Love.
Yeah! Have a blessed week, Mandem.